Good morning, students. Now, today in the grammar section of grade 7th standard, now I'm going to give you some revision points related to the topic tenses. Now, let's see on the screen. You can see there are tenses. So, it is a revision of the past tense. Okay. Now the first is a given, that is a simple past tense. What is the simple past tense? This tense is used to describe an action which occurred in the past. In this tense, it means the simple tense, simple past tense, we can see that the action which has happened in the past recently, that is completed, we can use their simple past tense. And in this simple past tense, we can use the second form of the verb and frame the sentences. For example, now you can see here on your screen that is the first and second is the given. First is I learned French last year. The learn and learnt is a second form. Now the second example is Jenny arrived late for the lesson. So arrived. So arrived used here, that is the second form of the verb. Next you can see there the second past progressive tense. It is also called, that is a past continuous tense. Progressive or continuous have the same meaning as like a development. So we can use here, now this tense is used to describe an action going on at some point in the past when another action took place, or just to show an action which was going on at some time in the past. It means when our action was going on in the past time, that is called past continuous tense or past progressive tense. Now let's see the examples. The first example is given there. First is they were playing chess in the club. So where and was we can use according to our subject. If the subject is singular, we can use was, and if the subject is plural, we can use were, and verb take a ing form. So now you can see there the examples. The first is given, they were playing chess in the club, and the second one is I got sick when I was driving to Pune. So now here the underlined words, you can see that this indicates that this sentence is related to the past progressive tense. Now the third number is past perfect tense. Perfect means completed, no need to anything addition. So here we can add that past perfect tense, when our work is completed, when our action is completed in a past time, that is called past perfect tense. Now let's see what is A is given. It is used to describe an action which stand completed before a certain moment in the past. Now example, first is given, I had met him some years before in Nagpur. So that was happened, but when it is in a past time. So this is called past perfect tense. Now the second one, he had interviewed me for a post in his office. So interviewed, that is related to the third form of the verb. We can use the helping verb had and third form of the verb and frame the sentences. You can see here the underlined words reflect to this sentence belongs to the past perfect tense. Now the B in the past perfect tense, it is also used when two incidents have happened in the past. The earlier incident put in the past perfect tense and the later incident put in the simple past tense. Now in the time section, actually when we are talking, so we apply some grammatical rules, and these rules are very helpful for speaking in a perfect English. So when you are going to write, when you are going to speak, you have to understand which type of grammar you are going to use now. So if your action recently completed, there you can apply simple past tense. But when your action is completed for before long time, that there you can use past perfect tense. So now let's see the example. the first is given, the train had left before we reached the station. So the train had left is happening before some time, and now the moment we had reached. So here first sentence, before we can apply past perfect tense, and the after before we reached the station, there we can apply simple past tense. Now see the second example. She told me that Gopal had left the class. So here we can say that the first sentence is related to the simple past tense, that is happening recently, and the second one is happened in a long time, that is a past perfect tense. So now you can see here the underlines had left and had left, both are indicated that the sentence related to the past perfect tense. Student, I hope you understand, but if you have any doubt you can message me. And now let's see the example. There are given one exercise. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph with the simple past tense form of the verbs given in the bracket. So now you can see here, that is your homework. You should write first by yourself, then after I will send you the solution. If you have any doubt, then you can message me, but first you have to try by yourself. I hope you understand, and I hope you have to fill properly, and I will send you the answer, and then you can check your answer, it is right or wrong. First you have to write with a pencil. Thank you, student.